fucking way I would be a fan of the Monday night game sweats. But I need to go change my shirt because I'm sweating through this thing because I need 16 points from Terry McLaurin and Tyler Lockett. And there's a world that I get a total of 6 points between the two. That's not 16.
And then if Terry McLaurin puts up 20 or more, you lose in the
Oh my God, it's the worst, dude.
So you're going to float the average. And
I need McLaurin to just be cute but not great, and I need Lockett to have a pulse. It's not that much to ask.
Not.
McLaurin be great?
In guillotine, he's up by 21 points.
Ooh.
And the guy's got Terry McLaurin left.
And I left Fournette on my bench.
Just lose on Sunday, and you don't have to worry about Monday.
I know. I
play.
Are you getting kicked?
You guys literally see the fucking black under my eyes.
Week 12 bye is saying goodbye on week 12 to the guillotine league.
Oh,
I had a bad week, bro. I scored 78 points. You're not going to win much scoring 78 points.
How much fab did you leave on the table?
Like 160.
Oh, that's not bad.
The issue was, I told Gage a couple weeks ago, I blew most of my fab on Kareem Hunt the week before, or the week he got hurt. So I put him in, he got hurt, and he's been out, and I blew $250 on him. And then this week I had Kelsey, Tyreek Hill, AJ Green. I mean, I had Kelsey and Hill, really. They were on buys this week, so.
That didn't cross your brain one time when you went to go pick them up together?
I drafted Hill, so I picked up Kelsey. I dropped another $250 on that guy.
Well,
worked out until week 12.
That sucks.
On the bye week.
Now, there is a chance that DK Metcalf throws 2 interceptions and scores -4 points. There's a world where that might happen. Otherwise,
where DK throws 2 picks?
Yeah, throw 2 interceptions, maybe a couple sweeps and a fumble.
How about they run a sweep to him? He runs back 20 yards, fumbles, and tears his ACL.
Okay, man, that took a dark turn.
The ACL tear. What the hell, Scott?
Too many injuries going around the league right now. I can't be wishing the ACLs on anyone.
I'm not hoping for it. I'm just saying that's in a world that happens. I'm not wishing for that at all. I need DK Metcalf to score 23.
Scott, in a week where we lose Christian McCaffrey, Ezekiel Elliott, Dalvin Cook, all of them with undisclosed, undetermined injuries, except for McCaffrey, who's out for the year. Motherfucker.
Dalvin Cook, I would be willing to bet money Dalvin Cook's done for fantasy. For the fantasy season, he's done. I don't think he's coming back for at least 3 weeks, probably 4 or 5.
Is anyone close to the Ezekiel Elliott situation?
Yeah, I've been monitoring it. I've been monitoring it closely. I've been messaging back and forth with Zeke all day too.
What's he been saying?
I'm more like dad, someone who knows something.
Oh, sorry. I'll defer.
Well, I'm not. So, if you could get him on the horn, ask him what's up.
Yeah, can you give him a call quick?
Yeah, I'm phoning him up right now. Once he answers, I'll get him on.
All right, first question's got to be, how are Zeke's abs looking? Give the people what they want.
The answer isn't fucking great, then we know this guy isn't with Zeke.
It's not his real dad.
Oh, okay. Ezekiel Elliott just answered. Here we go.
Hello, everybody. My name's Zeke Elliott. What do you want from me?
Yeah, Zeke, I was curious what your ab workout was like. Maybe you could give me a routine and how I could look as defined as you do.
Well, what I normally do is on the way to get to my workout in, stop at Subway and pick up a 6-pack or a 6-inch sub, eat that bitch right on the way, and then I go in, do just abs, nothing else, no cardio, no arms, no legs, just my abs. Take a big old dump, turn back around, hit home, stop at Subway on the way home. Gotta do that.
Eat up
And
another 6-inch.
So it's 12 inches and some abs. That's
Does
every
he
day.
sound like Christmas the hanky poo? Hanky the Christmas.
Sorry, I got a really rare disease, and it's gonna only last for a little bit longer. So you just got to bear with me. I'm Zeke Elliott.
So Zeke, when you're eating it up on Sundays, what are you eating up? Is that because that motion? It doesn't look like subs.
I'm eating all the carrots.
All the
All
carrots.
the carrots. All the carrots. Carrots are just coming to
Oh,
me.
Carrots.
Except for the one.
He's
Except
eating
for
all
the
the
ones that they
carrots.
send to Tony Pollard. Those carrots don't go to me.
Does Tony Pollard know that? You haven't been eating up much this year, have you?
Tony Pollard doesn't really listen when I talk.
All right, thank you, Zeke.
Yeah, sorry guys, I had to go on mute there because the second he started talking, I just lost my shit. I don't want Zeke Elliott to see me laughing at him. He thinks we're good friends, which I tell him we are, but that's just to get the inside scoops.
Well, I'm glad we got the inside scoop there.
Yeah, so
I
I'm
forgot
glad
to
you
ask
guys didn't ask him about his injury, but I'm just telling you, from me to you, we talked about it over a 6-inch. He's ready to rock and roll.
So he's
He'll be
in
good.
next week.
Yeah, Zeke will play.
Wait,
You
don't
heard
they
it here
play
first.
Thursday night against the Saints?
Zeke's in.
Back-to-back Thursdays. That's kind of dirty for the Cowboys.
Well,
It's kind of a good pro.
Hurt.
Oh, I do have some breaking news though. Mike McCarthy will not be coaching. He's out.
What happened? Did he have a heart attack?
COVID got
Worse.
The
him. Much
vid-
worse. He's got the coves.
Oh my gosh, that's
As
terrible.
somebody who knows firsthand what that's like, he's fine.
Yes, our COVID correspondent there, the great Brandino.
You know, I
Tell us
bet
the chances that
I would guess a lot of Mike McCarthy's life revolves around food.
Cheeseburgers.
So this might actually be a little bit more detrimental than most let on.
I would also guess, based on not knowing him very well, but from what I see, I don't think he does a lot of cardio or takes a lot of vitamins. So let's just say he's doubtful for this week, and we'll see what happens.
He's got his ivermectin down there. He'll be all right.
That's true. Down there, they're all about it. They actually just shoot it up in syringes.
Yeah,
It comes
they'll
with your.
give it
Every
to
time
you.
you walk into Dallas Cowboy Stadium, you have to take a shot of it.
Yes, there's just ivermectin misters as you walk in.
Oh my God. Okay, so actual breaking news. Did you guys see that 4th and goal last night when Kirk Cousins had to waste the timeout?
Oh,
Yeah,
so
where he went under the guard.
I know, under the guard. That guard was not expecting that.
No, but he did look like he liked it a little bit.
that was like Gage on Friends Weekend. He just bends over, and all of a sudden he's got hands up his ass.
I'm like, fuck, you're the right guard for the Minnesota Vikings. And I'm Kirk Cousins.
You know, that
Dude,
happened.
No, better yet,
It
are
happens.
you seeing the people that are defending him saying that was meant to be? That was the design play?
When the
Pretty sure.
running back runs up and is like, dude, you're lined up in the wrong spot.
It was all part of the play.
It's
Yeah.
not designed.
Yeah. The Chiefs ran it. It was called Who's the Quarterback? They ran it a few weeks ago.
Travis
Wait, isn't
Kelce
it the
ran
Saints play? Who's that? Who that quarterback?
The Vikings will be running that play next year when Eric Bieniemy is their head coach.
Do you really want Bieniemy to be the head coach after this year?
Yeah, let's get Kirk Cousins out of here first.
I don't want Eric Bieniemy.
Well, let's sign Kirk to that 5-year deal real quick.
That 5-year
Maybe
deal is not
Change
official.
from guard to center, just so he's not confused anymore.
Do you think
It was
we're
the
too
Saints.
close to this?
The scent threw him off.
What Star say?
I said, you think we're too close to this? Like we've all agreed that he's having probably the best year as a Viking, and then he has one dud, and we're all like, "Fuck this guy again!" Like he had zero leash.
Star, Who was the other team that was pining for his quarterback play?
San Francisco.
No. We didn't steal him from the San Francisco 49ers. We stole him from the New York Football Jets, man. I think
That's
that
fair.
tells you all you need to know about this quarterback. If the Vikings and the Jets are the two teams that are pining for him, fucking move on to the next guy.
And who would we be sitting with right now?
Dude, I would take
Lamar Jackson.
Taylor Heineke, another backup that's starting somewhere else.
And how's Heineke been doing?
I
mean, it's kind of funny that the Washington football team is one Kirk Cousins quarterback away from being competitive in their division.
Have they not just beat like two of the best teams in the league?
Well,
What's
Taylor
the-
Heineke is an MVP against the Bucs every time he plays him.
Yeah, he's just busy running 11-minute drives to kill the game.
Well, we'll see what he can do tonight against the Seahawks, because if he can't put something together, I think your Heineke take is bad.
Fighting words. Get him, Gage.
I mean, I don't. I'm not worried about anything. I know they got to play the Cowboys still yet. A lot of division games at the end of the year. They could win the division still.
The way Dallas is playing, they definitely could.
You turn a compliment from one team to an insult on another. Which is it, Brandon? God damn
I'm
it.
all over the board, man. Sorry. Been cooped up at home for 8 days now, and I'm losing my mind.
Yeah, you like borderline going crazy.
It's not
Did you buy
borderline.
Madden yet?
What was that, Star?
Did you buy Madden yet?
No, I haven't. I wish.
No, it'd make you more crazy. Don't.
No, I haven't done much of anything. I think I fixed my internet problem for the most part.
From what I'm seeing tonight, you didn't.
Not at all.
Is it really bad again?
Yeah,
The
well,
voice is here like 95% of the time, but your picture does freeze up a bit.
yeah.
I didn't fix my internet.
You fucking liar.
I'm getting 120 megabytes a second. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, figure it out.
'Cause I can't do Zoom shit anymore.
So, Scott,
I can't be talking. I was the second worst last week about dropping out. What, kid?
I've been meaning to tell you that I blame you for everything bad that happened to me yesterday because I was at your house and not my house.
Oh, yeah, I blame me for everything bad that happened to
McCaffrey's-
me, too.
Twisted ankle, totally your fault.
The bottom line is
DeAndre Swift his
My-
fault.
Great joke, Brandon. Save it for next time.
Rats by 30.
the bottom line is you had a rough day, Gage.
Yeah, it was brutal.
And I can confirm you were here for 3/4 of the noon games. So I'll take blame for that.
But even on my most brutal day, I can still whoop Star Lamar's ass and outscore all of you guys, actually, I think, right?
I would hope. I'm at 56.
Whooping Star Lamar's ass is no longer a flex. It doesn't mean anything.
I will say after McCaffrey's injury, though, I need to balance some bets out here. So, gotta take the points 4 in the Friends League to help me out in the Empire League. I think I got $300 in bets on winning the championship. That
Yeah, you're in real trouble. Hey, what's Chase Edmonds' prospects?
he should be back in 2 weeks.
So then you'll be rocking AJ Dillon, Antonio Gibson, and Chase Edmonds.
And Swift is day to day right now.
Well, hopeful that you'll get Swift back. Swift's already been ruled out against the Vikings.
That's a lie.
That's 100% fact. Look it up.
You really want to ruin my fucking Monday?
It's a game.
Scott, he's not ruled out.
The
Yes, he is.
That's good. Let's be excited.
Week 13 in doubt.
In question.
Oh,
Hard to see him. Fuck.
I saw a report that said Swift is not going to play against the Purple. And it was a reputable source. It wasn't Schefter by any means, but it was somebody that I believe. Gage is seeing it now too.
If you
Let's
would have
just let
started
this-
AJ Dillon, you'd have
I would have
won.
won. If I would have started Thielen over Keenan Allen, I would have won. If I would have started a lot of players, I would have
If
won.
you would have actually shown your purple pride, you would have won.
I bet if I would have played Gibson over any running back I played, I would have won.
Well, seeing as how your RB scored 6 points combined.
Both got injured. You're making fun of injury right now. This is very bad karma for your fantasy.
You know, you can't spell Christian McCaffrey without IR.
Is that the fantasy football counselor? He hates him, but he also hates Delvin, so I can only watch half of his videos today.
He's up on
Talk
Eckler
about-
now.
He's
What?
what?
Up on who?
He likes Eckler now.
Mm-hmm. Eckler's out of his doghouse. Is there gonna be any continuity to the show, or are we just bullshitting right now?
I think it's just a bullshit fest. If I had to guess,
Gage didn't put together any studs and duds. So
I don't have any Infinity Stones. I guess that's the integrity of the show.
Just pull up.
I can give you Infinity Stones and Bones.
Leonard Fournette.
Bone, Cam Newton.
Bone,
Fuck
DeAndre
you.
Swift, Christian McCaffrey.
Lamar's whole team.
Bone,
Jalen
Jalen
Hurts.
Hurts.
Yeah, Hurts it and Goddard.
Mike Gesicki,
Anyone not named Leonard Fournette? Oh, Infinity Stone Fournette.
Jeffrey Wilson, Ty Johnson.
I think Samuel was the wide receiver now. Infinity Stone, even though he got banged out in the second half.
Well, in the fourth quarter.
How do you guys feel about his comparison to Cordero Patterson? Do you think that's fair or not? Do you think he's
I
a
don't
better,
actually. I think it's a disservice to Debo Samuel.
better wide receiver than Cordero Patterson was?
Absolutely.
For sure.
He is a gadget guy who, with the ball in his hand, is scary. But I think as a wide receiver, he's better than Cordero Patterson.
Oh,
I agree.
100%.
That's the one they're throwing around.
And Debo seems a lot more physical. Like his size is not fake. He could really throw a shoulder down and
Cordero can do that too, though.
Yeah, Patterson's physical as well. That part of it, I think, lines up perfectly. The way that they play lines up perfectly. Debo's just better, all around better. He's a better route runner. He's about as elusive and tough to tackle as Cordero.
Okay,
I
and
think
I
this
also
next more along the lines of AJ Brown, my opinion.
I mentioned the are we jumping the gun on Kirk Cousins with the dud of a game? There's a lot of reports that came out this last week about the Philadelphia Eagles no longer pursuing a veteran quarterback this offseason. Russell Wilson was rumored. Multiple other quarterbacks were rumored. They came out and gave Hurts a backing, and then he goes out and does that. Do you think that fan base turns on him after one game?
I think that coaching staff might be thinking about it again. They've never been all in on Jalen Hurts, so I don't know. It'll be interesting to see.
Who'd you rather have right now, Jalen Hurts or Carson Wentz?
Carson Wentz.
Start-
From
Contract?
an NFL perspective, Carson Wentz.
If you had a quarterback,
Yes, football,
contract doesn't matter. You have somebody leading your team. Would you rather have Hurts or Wentz?
Wentz.
My
I'd probably
team,
take Hurts.
I'm going Hurts. I like the mobile quarterback. I think it adds a whole new dynamic to that offense when the defense has to account for the quarterback taking off out of the pocket.
I think Carson
I
Wentz
just-
had more rushing yards this week than Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, but if
God.
he didn't have more rushing yards, did he?
I don't know.
Hurts had like 80.
Don't fact check that.
Yeah, don't look that up. I did see Wentz have a 15-yard rush.
But every single time Wentz does that, everyone holds their breath because they know that could be the one.
The one that breaks the long touchdown.
The one that breaks Carson Wentz.
Oh yeah, or that.
Yeah. They just know it's coming. We're going to have to sign Foles.
Where are you guys sitting with Mac Jones right now?
Dog.
Rookie of the year.
Easy. I mean, Jamar Chase is still in the conversation. He did have not that great of a game, but when you're doing, he has 85% of every ball he throws is a catchable ball. That is ranked number 1 in the NFL, not just rookie quarterbacks. Among every quarterback, he throws the most catchable ball.
Is he a product of the system, or is he the guy?
Yeah, they're all product of the Patriot system.
I see that more so. I do think that he was a perfect fit for that team. I don't think any of the other quarterbacks would have been as good of a fit because obviously Belichick had Brady for 20 years and he wasn't mobile, like to sit in the pocket. Brady had a big arm. He did for a while, but it wasn't as big as like Mahomes or Josh Allen. So I do think that outside of the top 5 quarterbacks, I think they got the best for their system.
He's doing it without the best weapons, too. Like Kendrick Bourne, Jacoby Myers. He's got a couple good tight ends, but it's not like he's sitting there on a stacked team. They produce an offensive line that's consistent every single year, which is what they need when they have a pocket passer who's not going to be making plays with his legs, and he's getting the job done.
He's got a good running game, which matters.
Yeah, but they're doing it with, undernamed running backs too. Like they don't have the Dalvin Cooks and Christian McCaffreys there.
I think this is the exact quarterback Bill Belichick needs to fit his system and his scheme. And he's doing a great job of just not fucking up. I mean, the games they've lost, he's gone absolutely terribly in the turnover department. And I think if he just screws his head on straight and figures out how to play in that scheme, it could be a really good relationship both ways. And he's showing he could be an NFL quarterback and the most NFL ready out of the draft. Where you look at Wilson and Lawrence and Fields' little short stint he had as a starter.
He'll get it back.
What do you think the odds are that the Patriots, who currently sit as the number 2 seed in the AFC, finish as the number 1 seed?
In the AFC?
I don't see him doing it down the stretch. I think that's a tall order to ask for a rookie quarterback like that. The Bills, I think, are going to be competitive there. I still think the Chiefs have a chance to outrun the Patriots. Patriots, I could see being the 3 or 4 seed.
You think they keep that division, though, over the Bills?
They'd
No.
have to be 3 and 4.
Nope. I mean, I think they're going to be.
So here's what the Patriots have for upcoming games. They play the Bills this upcoming Monday night. Then they go and play the Colts.
Sorry, I'll shut up.
So they have the Bills, then they have their bye week, and then they play the Colts. Then they have the Bills at Gillette Stadium. Then they play the Jaguars at home and Dolphins on the road.
Couple against the Bills. Colts.
Colts are the real deal, too.
Yeah, but they've been beating good teams, and they've been competitive with other good teams, too. So it's not like they got their ass kicked by the Cowboys or by the Bucs. Those were last second, could have gone either way games. That's 2 of
I
those.
honestly think if the Patriots split with Buffalo, they're going to be the number 1 seed.
Didn't the Patriots lose earlier in the year to like the Dolphins or the Jets?
I think week 1 to the Dolphins.
So that division loss, I think, might have mattered a lot more. And I think Buffalo holds on. But I think they'll be a good team and they'll make the playoffs.
We'll definitely make the playoffs, for sure.
Do the Raiders make the playoffs?
No.
The AFC is just so tight with the Ravens, Browns, and Bengals.
Are the Browns really that tight?
There's going to be 2 coming out of the AFC North, if not 3. There's going to be 2 coming out of the AFC West, if not 3. There's going to be 2 coming out of the AFC East, and the Colts are still the wild card.
That don't add up.
Basically, you're going to have it be Patriots and Bills. We can say that they're both going to happen. The
Yep.
Chiefs are definitely in. The Ravens and Bengals, I think, are safe to say they're both locks. That's 5.
Get
I don't
Gage
know if you can say that the Chiefs are
Yeah,
locks.
why are the Chiefs just absolutely in?
The Chiefs are a lock to make the playoffs. They're 7-4.
Are the Chargers not 6-5?
They are, but I'm going over the locks right now.
Or the Oakland Raiders?
The Las Vegas Raiders are 6-5 also. I'm just going over locks.
I just don't think they're locked. They've played a couple
Where's
of
Denver
games.
at? Isn't Denver 6-5 as well?
Yeah,
So they're
but they're
all
not a lock.
behind Kansas City.
Yeah.
But
What's
Kansas City's a lock.
Kansas City's schedule? They probably got 5 division games left.
Oh,
Why is that a lock?
Here's the Chiefs' schedule. The Chiefs play the Broncos at home Thursday night. Then they have the Raiders at home. Then they go to the LA Chargers. Then they have the Steelers. Then they have the Steelers at home. Then they go to Cincinnati, and then they go to Denver.
And Cincinnati's a lock.
So they play Denver twice. They play Cincinnati, the Chargers, the Raiders, and who's the last game?
Pittsburgh.
And I don't know, man. They could all miss.
Okay, then let's not call them a lock. Then we have the Patriots and the Bills as a lock. We have the Ravens as a lock. The Bengals as a lock.
Why are the Ravens a lock?
The Ravens are 8-3. They're not going to miss playoffs.
They have everyone's got like 4 or 5 divisional games
Okay,
left.
fine.
Well, then
There's
you
no
could say
locks.
the Bills are the lock.
Everyone's within 2 games too. It's like our damn yearly fantasy football league. Everyone's good except for like Star, who's the Houston Texans.
Okay, fine. We won't go over the locks and no locks game.
Wow, way to put a good segment, Gage.
No, we can do this in like 3 weeks after they played like 2 more division games.
When the Chiefs are a lock in 3 weeks, we'll go over it again.
So the question was just, do the Raiders make the playoffs? It sounds like it's a no from most.
I don't think they do.
Does Brandon not want his identity to be seen, or what?
It looks like, I know, the murder investigation documentaries when they blur someone out that they're interviewing.
Blur or what?
Wait, it's his internet's fault, asshole. He can't help it.
All right, so we haven't been able to meet recently, and I've been wanting to do mid-season awards, but we were even past mid-season now.
Oh, we're going to be doing 3/4 season rewards by the time we get to meet again.
We should just do it right before the playoffs, the fantasy football playoffs.
Rip awards then.
And have it be like fantasy themed.
2 weeks to determine whether or not you're going to make the playoffs?
Yes, after Monday Night Football.
Yeah, after tonight.
Yep.
Who's everybody sitting in their leagues?
I'm in a good spot. I feel like I got a solid stranglehold in the yearly league, points for leader, sitting pretty decent in Dynasty. The injuries in Dynasty really scare me, but I'm still hopeful I can put together a starting squad.
I'm still hoping I can have, a starting lineup. That'd be nice.
I might be playing Gibson and Jarrett Patterson next week after developments I've just learned within the last 20 minutes, but that's
feeling good.
a problem.
Who do you play next week?
This dickhead.
Scott?
Yeah.
Hey, that's a fucking really mean ball joke, Gage. And I don't goddamn appreciate it.
Wait, your dickhead's bald?
You don't play me next week, you piece of shit.
I think you're the only dickhead that
play Blur. You play Blurface.
I got this dickhead?
Yeah.
Wow.
I played in week 14.
You just lost Deebo Samuel. That's a really good week to face off.
You just lost Christian McCaffrey, DeAndre Swift. I'm pretty sure A.J. Dillon's hurt.
That's a really good week to face off.
He's on bye.
Who was on bye?
Dylan.
Is he really?
Yeah, he had freaking like 6 or 7 catches last week.
The Packers are on a bye next week?
Yeah, week 13 bye.
Wait, did the Monday night game start already?
Yes. You think Terry McLaurin? The fuck was that?
What the fuck was that?
It was Scott. He's figuring out how to watch the game.
No, it was not me. It was Star Lamar. Look at the smile on his face.
I don't know how.
He's like, thank God there's an ad before porn.
All of a sudden, that little drum roll starts.
Boom, boom, boom.
Oh, hello. I'm here to fix your faucet.
Oh no, I'm
Oh,
stuck.
yes. Come right here. Let me just show you the issue. Oh, shit. I'm stuck underneath my drain.
Can you get me
I
out?
can't get out.
Let me get my let me get my recorder quick and I'll help you out. Oh
Once I
man.
stop laughing, I can start masturbating. And
Yeah, all this talk about sadness and injuries really was getting Star going.
I clicked on something that said Conklin out for a year, and I thought it was Tyler Conklin, but it wasn't. It was Jack Conklin.
He's out for the year.
Yeah. So I feel like the Browns are going to have a fall off. They're destined to. I don't think the Bengals they're good, but they're young, so I wouldn't guarantee anything with them, with how good the AFC is as a whole.
I think they're a lock.
You think Bengals are a lock?
Yeah.
You think that's a first-round win for whoever they play? One and done?
I think it'll be a good game. Yeah. I don't think they have the experience yet.
Yeah.
I think the Bills lose out. I think the Patriots win the division. The Bills miss the playoffs. I think the Chargers miss. The Raiders
Chargers they're just not who everyone thought they were going to be.
They're just not that good.
Right?
Like, when you lose to Denver, like, what?
What is what I was thinking, too, because I couldn't hear what you were saying.
You couldn't hear me?
Brandon, you actually have good insults, but the world is never going to know because you're protecting your identity and your voice, I guess, with your internet connection.
Just don't move very fast. It can't keep up.
Can we just discuss something really quick before?
Did you just kick him off?
You can't get rid of me, bitch. I'm right here, you fucking Brussels sprout.
Lola's right here, you fucking Brussels sprout.
That's literally Scott's neighbor, the one who ripped my sleeves off.
She fucking sounds just like fucking Lola. Dude, it's the boy.
Damn, I'd be jealous if Nick Kroll was my neighbor.
Dude, it's literally the best. I'm never going to be able to fucking talk to her again. I'll never take her seriously again. I'm just going to be geeking the fuck out.
Oh,
all right.
She was belligerent, too. It was Lola vibes.
Back to seriousness. What the fuck is happening? Really quick here to wrap this show up. What the fuck's happening with college football?
Gophers are good.
We have, who's the head coach for Oklahoma that left to go to USC? What's his name?
Riley.
Yeah, Lincoln Riley. And now the rumors are Brian Kelly's leaving Notre Dame to become the next head coach at LSU.
Lola's right here, you fucking Brussels sprout.
Oh my god, dude. I could not handle it.
Record it. Get her to say that.
I will. And I'll record it on Snapchat and I'll send it to you guys. But it might not be till Friday because, well, I like to be left alone during the week.
I don't know if what I read about Lincoln Riley was true or not. It was just a random Instagram post and said nothing is confirmed. But it had some like ridiculous things with that contract. Did you hear this too?
It's official.
They bought him a $6 million house in Los Angeles. They gave basically $1 million bonus because they bought both of his Norman houses for $500,000 over asking.
Yep.
Like, use of private jet whenever he wants to, $110 million contract. Like, that dude, I'd have left too. Fuck Oklahoma. Like,
Especially because Oklahoma's going to the SEC where they're just going to be a middle of the road team.
yeah, and which brings me to my next point about Brian Kelly.
Mhm.
Why go to LSU? Your job
They
is
pr-
cushiony in Notre Dame. You play cupcake schedule. You get the best recruits. You're always ranked or looked at as highly touted. You have an independent contract for your TV thing, so you're making a shit ton of money. They're going to continue to pay you. You go to LSU, Coach O won a national championship 2 years ago, and he's already getting walked out of there. Why leave something cushy and comfy to someplace that you don't perform every single year to the top of the SEC, which is the best conference in football? They're going to replace you. Makes no sense. Even though maybe he wants the challenge, maybe he wants the notoriety of winning a national championship because he's not going to do it at Notre Dame. But it doesn't make sense to me. I think he's dumb. Lincoln Riley's making the right move.
What happened to Coach O?
It's just out. I think they're mutually parting ways. There was some rumors about he's inappropriate and he'd be bringing his girlfriend's kids to practice and having them out there on the practice field. And
Well, what's the perks of being a coach if you can't do that type of shit?
exactly. And the motherfucker was in The Blind Side. He's a celebrity.
Man, I'm gonna miss his Halloween candy interviews.
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers!
We'll
He
see,
just
we'll see
watched
what
this
happens
game.
with Oklahoma, too, because that's a hot job. That one's
Yeah,
going to
Gibson's already got 3.5 points. I should have started him.
That's already more than your running backs combined.
I know.
So me and Scott talked a little bit off camera, and I read an article a couple days ago about rushing the field in college football and how it's
No, you did that.
post-COVID. Yeah, so this was before I did it. And post-COVID, they're saying that fans just want to do it to do it. And they know
Yes.
they can get away with it, and they're doing it for – it used to be like a really special, like, you just clinched a thing or beat a team you haven't beaten forever. And now people are doing it, like, just because they won a game they wanted to win. Fans are rushing the field.
We got a goddamn pandemic on our hands. These fucking kids don't stay off the field.
Well, it's not. It's just saying that they're antsy and don't care. Where prior to that, Gophers, the last time they did it was against Penn State. It was their first time they ever beat a top 5 ranked team in common era. Did it at home. This one we beat a 14th ranked team to get nothing besides the axe, and the fans rushed the field.
And they're doing it in volleyball, and they're doing it in basketball. They're doing it in all these everything.
The
I think
Axe is a big deal, though. You think about Michigan beating Ohio State. Like, that's a big deal.
That is a bit. That deserves what happened, but I feel like it is happening too often now, and it's going to take away some of the magic of one of the coolest things that happens in college games.
I think the Gophers winning on Senior Day, beating Wisconsin for the first time in Minnesota in a very long time, is rush the field worthy.
I don't like to put too much bread in their basket.
No, I get that. And you know that they're going to be talking about it.
It just
Wisconsin
adds
will.
to that narrative, like, oh yeah, we win championships. You beat us, it's your championship. Like,
No, I get that. I understand that. But when was the
It
last
was
time
fun.
the Gophers won the Axe in Minnesota? It's been a very long time.
I couldn't even tell you.
No idea.
2001.
Star was just finishing up college.
Post-secondary. I was in doctor school, actually. I was an 11-year-old.
He was still being breastfed, though.
Huh? That's for health
We all are, aren't we?
reasons.
That's
mean-
for health reasons, bitch.
It's because I had nutrients I couldn't get anywhere else. They weren't making men's one-a-days back then.
Yeah, dude, it hasn't happened since 2003. So that's rush the field worthy.
I was fun, and I did it, and I'd do it again. But I felt like before it was happening, I was telling people, I was like, "Really, we're doing it for this game?" Like, I could see if Iowa had lost on Friday and it was to go to the Big Ten championship game, I could see that. But just the fact that it was the only thing we were doing is playing spoiler, it didn't feel.
I'm
quite
sure all
necessary.
the fans, as they were running, were like, I'm vaccinated. Don't worry, I'm vaccinated.
No, and so there was supposed to be. Oh, I don't think I put in the university on blast here. Everything said masks are required and everything for the game on the concourse, just not when you're in the seats. Didn't see a damn mask the entire place, so it's not enforced.
Solidarity.
Yeah, lines for beer were way too long. Lines for the pizza was way too long, and the Gophers student section subpar. Hot take.
Really?
I feel like, there was a lot of Badgers fans there, and there were moments where I felt like they were louder than the student section.
But did they rush the field?
Some of them did. It's kind of strange. They just wanted to be part of it.
Just want to be included. I get it.
Yeah, but doing the jump around on the field was really fun. And probably top 2 sports moment for me.
Top troll of Wisconsin too.
Yeah.
Jump around. Well,
Star, do you go to like one Gopher game a year or what?
Not even. That was
No?
kind of on a whim.
Nice.
I went last time I went to it was the year we were actually good, but I went to the Georgia Southern game that we almost lost, so I didn't know
back
we were
in the
actually
50s?
good yet.
you
Huh?
know the one where we beat Penn State?
It was the same year that we beat Penn State, but I
What was
went to
that
the game
game,
early. I can't hear you now.
Back in the 50s?
No, this was about 2019, I think. 2 years ago. Tyler Johnson, Rashad Bateman year. Is that wrapping us?
I think so.
Anything else?
Oh, I have a comment. I really like when the Gophers play Wisconsin the same week that the Vikings play the Packers.
It was kind of nice. 2 dubs in 6 days.
Yeah. Just had to spoil it on fucking Sunday.
And it's just sandwiched into Thanksgiving, too, so they have nothing to be thankful for over there.
Oh, I spit Gage's rage some dynasty logic too while we were watching the game. I added a few people to his prospect profile portfolio.
Yes, the very elusive portfolio. I can't reveal that.
Don't do it. I'm
Very
just saying. I was spitting straight logic to Gage's rage, so.
I said these things that made a lot of sense, but I won't tell you what I said.
Yeah, West Coast wide receivers.
Like high school West Coast, pro West Coast, college West Coast.
It's up to
Pee-wee.
Lamar.
Huh?
Pee-wee League, bitch.
Yeah, we're all in on Snoop Dogg's Pee Wee League.
Oh, you watching it on Netflix? You obviously haven't watched Friday Night Tykes because Texas, that's where it's at.
Friday Night Tykes.
Yeah, you didn't watch it?
I'm not.
No.
It's pretty awesome.
I am looking for a new show. We have been finishing everything this last week. So I'm due for something.
I got nothing for you.
I'm caught up on Yellowstone now.
I haven't
That's
watched.
next episode, man.
It was
All right, let's put a wrap on this, and then we'll hit up
right.
what we've been doing.
Go jerk off.
Bye. Pleasure.